grab is actually better, but it's way harder to get.
Yeah,
You're literally the worst grab range in the game compared to literally
the difference in the range, like sure the chain grab is easier, but they both have it, you know, and Ben ain't no slacker when it comes to chain grab for Fox. So.
And Marth also can do better combos when the grab doesn't come through, which is a big difference maker.
No
yeah, we're starting on Battlefield.
Kinda a little, a little like risky, you know, and so Kevin was able to close it out.
Yeah.
I love Kevin's platform movement so much.
Yeah, I honestly, like, I think that platforms are one of those parts of the stage where a lot of people can get really scared when they're on the platform for whatever reason. They just feel like they need to really get off the platform as soon as possible. And, you know, I think one of Kevin's biggest strengths in these kind of matchups where, like, you know, like we were saying, it's like the Fox being able to do everything versus the people like trying to strike at that one weakness that like, you know, if I get my hands on you, then you might be dead. And I think that Kevin is really good in these matchups because they will take the time necessary and won't rush into things, won't let the panic sit in, won't let themselves just pick a bad option and get hit for it. So as we see, you know, like it's not looking like Marth is the one that gets you and kills you. It's looking the opposite.
Ooh. Getting burned and then the snipe with the shine. Wow.
Yeah.
Kevin's kind of putting on a show for us here.
Yeah, and great DI there on the up air to go off the platform. Kind of puts yourself in a weird position for Marth to follow up.
Yeah, and also like you know the SDI and DI up on like forward air and stuff to not get hit by the Ken combo, the Ben combo,
the Ben
perhaps.
combo,
yeah.
the Ben bomb,
the Ben bomb.
Ooh. This is unfortunately, for some reason, when you watch Marth Fox, it feels like the higher percent Foxes, the more often they get
you either kill at 200 or 20.
Yeah, Oh. we're seeing moves hitherto unseen.
Right.
And that's going to be a back air into Marth Killer Edgeguard mix-up.
Oh, wow.
Just a little Zuffy shine in the end there.
I love those double shines that Kevin does.
Yeah.
I see him do it like on Spaceys too, where you like up throw double shine and then you just go to like the void.
Yeah, it gets you such a good angle. Shine is such a weird move where it's like, it doesn't feel like it should matter that much where, like it's only one hitbox, but if you get hit at the bottom of it, like you are in a really bad spot.
Right.
It actually matters a whole lot where you're getting hit by it, and if you get hit by it lower, even though the extra percent from the first time doesn't matter, the positioning does.
I mean, this is the classic counter pick, of course, right? Like
this is like what I would use it as an example for counter picking in general in this game. This is like the most noteworthy
the quintessential counter pick. No. Yeah, getting counter hit off the edge guard is always so unfortunate because like Fox gets everything. He can just kill if you mess up the edge guard.
Yeah, that's one of the funniest advantages that Fox has is just like, a lot of them it's like, okay, well, Fox is really fast, has a lot of tools, so a really good player can just make really good things happen, right? But then that one is just like, you're probably hitting people with that in 2006. You up B into them and then hit them with whatever. Like, you don't even need to out cancel. It does, it all for you.
People talk about like some characters in Melee have to like, work and hard and like make openings, and some characters kind of just like find them. And so being able to as Fox, like, you definitely, like, both these characters can make a lot of openings, but just being able to stumble into it, off of like a missed edge guard.
Yeah. It's an advantage that you don't really think about, but ends up getting you a lot of mileage in the game when you actually take a look at it.
Absolutely. Wow, they are doing ledge like war.
They're looking like trapeze artists.
Actually, just trading over and over again. Yeah. Acrobatics. Marth Killer.
Yeah, and Ben, I think, was really sure that Kevin was either going to swing or was going to grab ledge, and so dropped down, but Kevin just never let go of the Marth Killer.
Being prepared. I think that if Ben had not...
God.
Oh, getting back!
Yeah, the shine goes in, so when you get pushed into the stage, it's a little bit easier because you don't fall down as much, or you fall down, but just like vertically, not like you fall down and go to the side, which is really bad because then you need to spend a little bit of extra time drifting, which makes you fall down even more.
Right.
And all of a sudden we're on game 3. This is the second FD game.
Absolutely.
It's harder to win the second FD game, but with how the set has been going, I would not be surprised.
You don't need to win the
It's
second
true.
FD
That's the
game.
other thing. This is the thing about Marth in this matchup is like you definitely have the better counter picks, but Fox is not without counter picks in this matchup. He has 2 very good ones, and which makes it even scarier in a reverse 3-0 because you're going to need to be ready on both of them. Because if you beat them really bad on Yoshi's, they're like, all right, I'll go Dreamland. And if you beat them really bad on Dreamland, they're like, all right, I'll go Yoshi's.
Yep. It really is like you can get your pick of the litter.
Yeah.
Kevin is like no stranger to fighting Marth on FD is a thing as well.
Yeah, this is something I always point out when I'm watching Kevin against basically anybody because it feels like with how our region is set up, this matchup of Kevin versus a character that really needs to grab you on FD happens all the time. Whether it's Ben's Marth, Ben's Pikachu, Melon's Marth, Takeshi, Crike, Malachi chain grabbing on FD, you know, Rap M or Seabass chain grabbing on FD, even Ethan chain grabbing on FD. You know, like Frostbite on FD going for the handoffs, like this kind of thing, Junebug, it happens all the time.
All the time.
Like Kevin is so used to being on FD and being in a position where they will be comboed to death if they get grabbed. And it has kind of sharpened them in this way where they are like really precise on getting their openings and really hard to get your big openings on.
Yes, absolutely. The don't get hit versus like don't get grabbed, I think, because like being able to just get hit as long as it's not like a big, you know, opening, like we're probably going to see
It definitely makes a difference.
Yeah.
Not getting hit at all is pretty undoable. But like we were talking about earlier with Pikachu versus Peach, when I mistakenly thought that Signify was playing Peach.
Yes.
You know, if you have one thing that you really need, that makes it easier for your opponent to play around that one thing. It's a little bit more complicated with Marth because you can get like fair into grab or whatever.
Right.
Still, simplifies things a good bit.
Yeah, and that way like you're kind of just like looking for it, being ready to just like play in certain spaces and like timings that you're like, okay, I know what you need. Oh my god.
That's pretty good. I think you can also do that with forward smash, but Ben opting for the tipper up smash.
I mean, the tipper up smash is just like
it's just
so cool.
We all loved hitting that one.
The Thundercats. Off stage. Fox. Looks like it's going to be curtains on that stock. That was a very clean, very efficient edge guard.
When Fox is below the ledge against Marth, it's tough.
Yeah. As soon as you're like down there and like, you kind of have to like sit still to up B. Although,
But Kevin makes it equally tough when you're off stage as Marth.
Yeah.
They've talked to me about how they kind of took that like go for the Marth killer, but then don't even commit to it. Just play a mix-up tree off of it. That's a Cody thing. And obviously, you know, if Cody's doing it against Zane,
it's gotta be good.
That's pretty good because like Cody's the only one who can beat, you know, Zane in this matchup pretty much. So yeah, it's a good strategy. You know, because when you Marth killer, that makes them want to grab the ledge without a hitbox.
Right.
And if they're trying to do that, then you can go bloop, shine them, and then that's that. They just double jumped into your shine, and now